I believe that in New Zealand there is mainly frontal and orographic rainfall. This is due to the topography, the directional flow of the warm and cold currents that surround the North and South Island, as well as its position, which is approximately halfway between the equator and the South Pole. The southern island of New Zealand receives both orographic and frontal rainfall. The west coast receives the most rainfall because the Alps stop much of the rain from travelling to the east coast. The predominant winds are westerly. Orographic rainfall is when warm air rises and cools to form vapour clouds. The wind blows the clouds towards the mountain. The clouds get too heavy and then release the water, causing it to rain. In this case, the clouds blow over the Alps, causing it to rain just on the other side of the Alps. Milford Sound on the west coast of the southern island receives most rainfall in New Zealand, with an average of 6,813 millimetres per year. Frontal rainfall is when cold air and warm air meet. The cool air forces the warm air up quickly, leading it to heavy showers and sometimes thunder, lightning and hail. This is a cold front. The cold and warm air do not actually mix together though. In this case, the cool air from the currents meet with the warm air on the land. The cool air then forces the warm air up, causing it to rain. The northern island receives convectional rainfall. Convectional rainfall occurs in the northern part of the northern island because of the humid summers and subtropical climate. The elevation isn't as high, so the rain can't get through. Rainfall types in New Zealand are also influenced by El Niño and La Niña, which are a climate occurrence that leads to a change in the direction of winds that circulate currents, and this can heat or cool the water and air. Australia and New Zealand both have a long mountainous range. Australia has the Great Dividing Range along the east coast of Australia. New Zealand has the Alps along the west coast of New Zealand. They both have orographic rainfall. There is also frontal rainfall in New Zealand and Australia. The warm air over the land meets the cold air over the ocean due to westerly winds and the current flow. Convectional rainfall in Australia occurs in two different areas. The first, the drier areas where the land mass is heated, for example, the desert areas. And also in the Northern Territory where the waters are heated by the sun because they are closer to the equator. New Zealand has a subtropical climate, like Victoria, South Australia and Tasmania, while Queensland, New South Wales, the Northern Territory and WA experience tropical climate conditions.